Good afternoon, everyone. Angela Blaha here. I want to follow up on a class that I taught yesterday, the master class called the Clarity Code, and where we talked about and I gave examples of 3 keys or truths to unlocking clarity to a deep soul connection, to a really deep soul connection. So these codes that are found within your DNA can be healed and activated with tools that I outlined in the masterclass. The first key to unlocking the clarity code is understanding how nature can actually help you heal and activate your intuitive knowing. Have you ever put your back up against a tree and allowed yourself to deeply connect with a tree? That's activating your intuitive knowing. The second key to unlocking your clarity code was how to heal the past, present, and the future, and through the 7 powers of the soul. And the third key to unlocking your clarity code is how to create a sacred and dedicated practice to remember who you are at the level of your soul. So today, I would love to dive deeper into one of the codes and to shine some clarity on one of the questions that I know plagues you, because it plagues everyone, especially through this shifting consciousness that we're in right now. Like, there's a lot of questionings that are coming up. So the question that I'd love to dive deeper into is, who am I? So many of us ask this question a lot, and sometimes on a daily basis, right? Like, I used to ask this question all the time in my meditation practice. Every single day I would ask this question because I really didn't know and understand who I was, especially not as a soul being. So most of this time, this question is answered by defining your roles. But I don't want you to stop at defining your roles. Because I'm a mom, an entrepreneur, a wife, a traveler, an activist, these are just simply my roles. They don't really define who I am. And they definitely don't answer the question, who am I? So what if we went on a deeper level? What if we asked, what am I? Now, I'm sure human being is your first answer, right? We are human beings. But what else? What if you went to the soul level and you asked the same question? What am I? What would your answer be? Let's do it. Take a nice deep breath in, close your eyes, pull your energy into your core where you feel safe, loved, and alive. And ask yourself, ask your soul self, what am I? And if you're joining me live, put an answer in your box. I want to know, what am I? What do you get? What do you get for an answer? It's a pretty easy question. Maybe. So what if we are energy beings, which we are? Energy beings that do what? What do we do? But when I asked this of my own soul, what I got was I'm a conduit of energy that gives and receives all the time, constantly in a mode of giving and receiving. Think about that for a moment. If you're a conduit for giving and receiving, and Lori is love, are you receiving love all the time? Because I know that you give love, but do you receive love? And if you are a conduit, are you aware that you're giving and receiving all the time? Right? Because to answer the question, who am I? What am I? We have to be in awareness of what we're doing. So do you allow yourself to receive? We're good at giving. We've been taught that for years. Give, give, give. But how often do you receive? It's a good question, huh? This is really important because in alignment, when you move into the flow of who you really are, like you have to be aware of when you're receiving and what you're receiving. So if you're not very good at receiving, I'm pretty sure that it caused some blocks in your energy field. And these blocks, I know, are related to your belief systems. The things that you believe are factual truths. Oh, hello, Elise. And she has to receive love all the time. That's awesome. So you are the one that gets to decide what you believe. No one can make that decision except for you. You're the only one. So as you go about your day today, I would ask that you allow yourself to receive the what of who you are. When you can visualize your ability to receive, then your mission, your purpose in life, the passions that you think you understand, they become very, very clear. Because you're always in a flowing state of energy then. These questions, who am I? What am I? They're really all about self-awareness. And they allow you to take deeper dives into you. They allow you to take deeper dives into you, the most important person in the world. So are you good at receiving the answers to your questions? Sometimes we don't really want to know the answers to the questions, but we ask them anyway. What happens when we connect on a very deep level with our soul is we allow the clarity to come in because we want self-awareness. Because it's in self-awareness where your personality resides, your behaviors reside, your belief systems reside, the understanding of your emotions reside. It's in that awareness that you can take very clear action steps to live the life that you deeply yearn for. That deep connection that you want with your soul self comes in self-awareness. And it's the action steps that you take that align you with your purpose, your passion to the outcome of who you are currently yearning lies in your action step. At Soulcations, the focus is on becoming self-aware by using tools which activate your trust so that you can be seen in your communities as leaders. That's what you're here for, to be a leader. So at the end of the webinar yesterday, I offered 2 ways to work with me to become self-aware and answer those soul questions, those deep burning questions that you are looking for clarity around. So the first option was Mount Ida Soulcation. This is going to be the bomb diggity of Soulcations. Because here's what I know we're going to do for sure. So when I create these opportunities, like they aren't just trips. Like I don't create trips. If you're looking for a vacation, you definitely don't want to go on a vacation. Because these are deep dives into you. So at this location, we're going to dig for crystals in a crystal bed. And we're going to learn to speak to them so that they can help us find the clarity that we're yearning for. Then we're going to do a floating meditation in a nearby lake that has a crystal bed in the bottom of it. So I've done many floating meditations and they are transcending. And I want to teach you all about them. Plus, we will explore your blocks, offer a plethora of tools that you can use to uncreate your blocks, and learn about the DNA healing and activation. So I'm going to put that link in the chat window. And if that's something that interests you, I hope that you can join. The second option that I offered yesterday was Awakening Soul Support Sessions. These are group and individual sessions. So what happens is there's 9 group sessions and there are 3 individual sessions. We explore the DNA healing and activation in those group sessions. We learn about soul threads. We learn how to create timelines, not just jump timelines, but to create them. We explore the emotions and release the blocks. So in the webinar yesterday, I'll put that link in here as well. But in the webinar yesterday, I also offered that if you purchase either of these 2 opportunities within the next 48 hours, that was yesterday, so you have about 24 hours today. If you purchase either one of these, then I am offering 2 amazing bonuses. So there's a meditation class that is going to be coming up. That will be free. And a free session with me. So you get all my psychic and channeling powers all to yourself. So this offer ends on Saturday. I hope you enjoyed this little training. And I hope to see you either in the group or in Mount Ida. Take care, everyone.